Yes, 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 yes. We are here in Puerto Rico. On the tarmac, we got everybody with us today. Got some Snowmanson, some Nellas, some Mrs. TPHI. And we're going to kick it off today with a new kind of mission. This is one that we've never seen before, and I'll start this off right away with just going up into the toolbar for the mission hub, and I'm going to go into my missions, and I'm flying position Juliet this round. And our mission brief: this is the largest search area you have been tasked with. An MH-60 has been reported stolen, and intel suggests it is in Puerto Rico somewhere. Let's search the entire island. Yes, that's right, the entire island. And land near the stolen chopper to report its position. There are 20 potential locations displayed on your EFB for you to investigate. Good luck out there. So once I hit play on this, we're going to go ahead and spawn back in. And we're going to land right here on our taxiway behind our lineup. And the first thing we'll do is bring up the EFB so we can get an idea of what these points of interest look like. Once again, thank you all for being here. This is going to be a good one, man. Estimated time of completion, duration for this, it will vary depending on what direction we go. All right, I am RTF, and now let's bring up the good old-fashioned EFB. So the first thing you want to see is that, all right, obviously on the EFB we can see that we have our other players' icons listed on the map as these airplanes. But when we zoom out, we can see these airplane icons exist all over the island. Some of these are moving aircraft. You'll notice that if you have like AI or live traffic turned on when you're playing this mission, those icons will move around. But there are 20 static icons throughout the island that we'll have to investigate. So we kind of have to make a choice. Which way do we want to go? So if our starting location, let's see if I can make this interactive. So if this is our starting location, let's see if I can zoom in on the map here. All right, so this arrow right now on the stream should be pointing at starting location. And almost looks like directly off of our nose we have two additional icons. One here, and then we have two more out to our right here and here. Looks like another one all the way off to the side as well. So I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Which target shall we start investigating?
Well, I don't see anything on my IFB, to be honest.
You don't have any of these icons happening?
I see nothing.
But you see the mission objective?
I see the mission objective, yes.
I'm wondering, once we get airborne, if we actually bring you to one of the locations, if anything will be there, or if you should restart the mission. Very intriguing.
Okay, now it's popping up. Now I see some helicopters on the ground, I think. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So I think maybe we start off with something close and then maybe decide from there. All right? So maybe this icon looks to be at some kind of a helipad-ish. Tango Juliet 80 Victor. And then maybe we hit this one and figure out what we do after that. Maybe we can come out this way and get these, or we can come up and get these. I'll leave that completely up to you guys. I am going to get airborne. Which target do you want to intersect first?
Let's go to the Tango Juliet Bravo Oscar Victor first, yes?
Copy that. So now what I'm going to do to make visibility a little bit easier here is I'm going to take my EFB and throw that on another monitor. It'll still be up and I can see it and bring it back, but that's basically how you'll land and navigate this, because you can see the actual objective itself does not give you direction and heading or distance to target or anything like that. This is based 100% off of your ability to read a map. Looks like Snowmanson is taking the lead. And we're off. And even though Puerto Rico is an island, it is not a small island. So like I said, man, these missions could potentially take you even days. You know, you just do 1 or 2 targets a day, come back, do it again later, or just go all in. Alright, looks like he's got a bead on it. He's making a descent into the target area. And it looks like I can see the outline of what should be the chopper here in this courtyard. It hasn't fully rendered in yet, but it is just over that. There we go. Now it's rendered in. I have visual on target. Icarus is on the ground with it already. Icarus is in a Huey. I love how we just spawned in right there too. Cheat. I love it. I wonder if he even has the missions loaded in or if he just spawned at this helipad. Alright, so now I am getting a message that says to land near the target and conduct an investigation. Now, it was a report of an MH-60 being stolen, so this is definitely a target worth investigating. Landing rate add-on. Keep forgetting to disable that thing. And the timer starts. Mystify is coming in right next door. Everyone's mission should progress the same. Registration confirmed. This is not the bird we're looking for. So we'll bring it back into the EFB, and now I think we'll come over and take a look at this one, just because it's the closest target to us. Bring that bad boy back off. Target 1 confirmed. Looks like we got somebody else out there by the target already. Icarus moving real quick in that Huey. all of these targets are as easy to identify in the terrain. I have hidden some of these. Some of them are airborne. And honestly, this mission didn't take as long to create because everybody's target is the same. Only thing different with this is the spawn location. Alright, there we go. Got Snowmanson coming in with his descent. Looks like this one is actually going to be parked near this dam. Looks like I'm headed directly for it. This target looks to be an airborne asset right here. What do we got? It looks like a 427. And that is, in fact, what it is. So this transponder is not what we are looking for. Now the decision becomes which way to go. So outside of the target that we're hovering over, I can see that we have 4 additional, possibly even 5 additional targets visible right here. So, any, mini, mo, ladies and gentlemen. We could split. We could all go in the same direction. But which one should we hit next? Should we go here? Or should we go here? Or here? Or back in the other direction towards these two? I'm leaving it up to you. Who's going to make the call?
Say we go north.
We're going to go north. So north leads to this one right here. Just to the northwest of Tango Juliet India Papa 5. Confirmed. Set a heading. And we're off. Dig it. There's some great scenery in Puerto Rico as well. A lot of mountainous terrain. Everybody just blends in. Now the one thing that we don't have is you can see that I have this like minimal view of my telemetry on screen. You can see the airports, helipads and things like that, but you can't see any of the targets on that little compass, which I think would be very helpful to kind of keep the EFB out of play a little bit more. But either way, Icarus is following up. Using the custom sim objects, and this is a lot of fun too, being able to choose different aircraft, tents, vehicles. I think the next mission that I'm planning on creating is something along the military style of things. So we'll incorporate a military mission into search and rescue. If you guys have the Quick Flight Cobra or the Apache, you know that you can actually go out and conduct military operations, fire missiles, this, that, and the other thing. But we could probably put together an area of operation and have somebody actually flying an assault-style mission and have support aircraft in the air waiting for anything to go wrong. Whether or not I can get that to work in the mission hub is the biggest question, though, because so far the compatibility with those two quick flight choppers hasn't been working out so well. And especially now that there's, news that they're having issues with the multiplayer version, I'm not sure how well any of this is going to work out. Looks like we are getting close to our target. Now this is a confined area. Probably have to conduct this one helo at a time. Looks like Mrs. TPHI is going to be first on scene unless we've got somebody else closer. It doesn't look like it. Just making a descent into the riverbed. I still don't have a visual on the target. Yep, I see it. Basically at my 12 o'clock in the river. Icarus coming down hard. This one can be a little challenging because it's going to want you to hover right over the top of that target. Hover over the target to confirm the transponder. Transponder. There's a nice spelling error I didn't catch. It's a transponder. Some stellar control over this Chinook here down in this little ravine. This aircraft is connected to the incidents. It says we're getting close, but let's keep looking. Very interesting. All right, it looks like Icarus is heading north. I think he's going for our next target already. But let's see. We've got one a little bit off to our left here. Arrow just stayed there the whole time, huh? Funny. I think we'll go after this one. Take this guy back off. So it's going to be a little bit to the west. Are you going north, Icarus? North it is. Looks like we've got one venturing off down that way. There's Nellis back there.
I'm also venturing off to the west side to Tango Juliet Quebec Kilo 4.
Copy. I'm going to hang with Icarus and Mrs. TPHI. I also designed something into this mission where it's a little bit difficult to actually get inside of like the mission editor and figure out which one is the target. Because there's no like flag that says mission successful. Unless you want to go through and read every one of the mission messages. Icarus is coming in on it. Mrs. TPHI is in an overlook. I still don't have a visual on the target, but I am definitely close to it. Looks like Mrs. TPHI has landed next to it. There is the MH60 that is the target. Land and conduct an investigation on this chopper. I can come off to the side here. Just got the overlapping rotors right there. We'll put this down right about here. Let's conduct an investigation. Search the aircraft for evidence. Nice, we got Icarus coming in too.
Well, this was R44, so it's not it.
Copy that. We are currently on scene with an MH60 doing an investigation. She's ducking right underneath that tail rotor. Crew's on board. 262 is the tail. Well, the investigation certainly is taking a lot longer than any other. I think Icarus blew the hatch on this right off the bat. He went straight for it. And there we go. There's the message. This is it. We've found it. The registration matches. So now what's cool about this mission, depending on which chopper you brought, all it does is go fully green and go away. Normally when you see a mission success, that little mission success sort of stays there in the upper right hand corner. But now all of the mission assets will remain in place and active as you fly around, even though the mission is over with. Or, if you're familiar with the CH-47, what you could do is you can actually come inside of your aircraft. You can put load. We're going to go with an external load of a UH-60. We can come into our overhead. And we can make sure that our tandem hook is in the mid position. And now we should be able to hook the target. Now what does kind of suck about that is it's not the same chopper. But it's also not like a required mission step. Just depends on what chopper you want to bring with you. Let's see here if we can get this dialed in. We got that directly underneath the chopper. We'll steady that up. We are hooked. You can see it take a nice dip right there. And now we're recovering the stolen chopper. Pretty fantastic. So let's see, if we bring our EFB back in here, let's go up to Tango Juliet Alpha Bravo and make a drop. See if we can do it without actually dropping it. Nice. Who's got the chopper? Snowmanson's got it. Dig it. How cool is this? Oh, I can't tell if you dropped it or if the graphic just disappeared. On the road again. This is a very cool spot. All of these rolling, I would call them mountains. Just the terrain here screams for more search and rescue missions. Keep that airspeed around 100 knots or so. You could even sling load something with the MH-60 off of that location as well.
me, it still hasn't triggered this part of the mission yet.
You went on to the spot we just recovered from?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I just dropped mine. Will it be recoverable? Got up to that 120. It's broke. So let's come back down here. We'll load up another one. Gotta watch that speed. Losing assets. Let's make sure we have good enough clearance to load one in. Let's go with the UH-60. Almost there. Mrs. TPHI watching the operations.
Yep.
Dig it. Do you actually see the 60 under the chopper?
Nope.
Ah. That would be something else I'd love to see worked on with the multiplayer. Is, I mean, they do the model matching between the players, but not the actions all the time.
One day they will figure it out, hopefully.
I have a feeling it's going to be sooner rather than later. I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody using AI to come up with the code already. Or either that or they have and it's just being tested.
Then also, this is a niche inside this huge sim course.
Absolutely. So we're coming in here. I see the strip. I would like to figure out a way to do something like this without even an icon on the map. So you don't get the little airplane icon anywhere and you just have to search a given location for something. Obviously, I don't think I would make that island as large as Puerto Rico, but... Where's Snow gonna put his bird down? See if I can actually drop this directly behind the building here. Not too shabby. Dropped it one time. And it went a lot quicker than I had initially thought it would. I did not think we would go up the middle like that. Either way, not a bad overall mission. Pretty quick one.
Well, I was trying to get us to go that antenna. I think we should make a side trip. We're pretty close.
A side trim.
Yeah, let me find it.
Now let's say you've got the orange hue. I love it.
Yeah, the H500 wasn't doing great with the mission valve for some reason, I don't know. So I select this one and now I can see everything on the map, so I don't know. I love the UE.
The sound
There's no
profile on it
single
is
thing that I don't have it, so.
Yeah. Should we take a tour and see what some of the other targets were?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go down.
Or you know that Tango Julia India 6 Golf is a cool site. That's where that antenna is.
Tango Juliet India Golf.
Pretty close.
Oh, I see it. Tango Juliet India 6 Golf. All right, I'm outbound for it. I see something tall out there in the distance. river running through the valley here. That's when I like to get into the little bird and start doing some map of the earth flying right there. Is this like a radio telescope?
Yeah, this was used in that movie Contact, I believe.
This is Arecibo. How did I not come across this before? Actually, Contact is one of my favorite movies. The cinematography trick when she's running towards the mirror to get the medication, it's one of the greatest transitions in film history.
I need to watch this movie, I guess.
It's been out for a hot minute. Why did I not come across this before? No kidding. Nice. What? I did not know this was here. Oh, it's even got like...
For sure one of your targets was going to be here.
It looks like they've even got the photogrammetry of that netting over the top of it. No kidding. Nice little find. That thing is huge.
That's what she said. Or it's just a knee-jerk reaction every time.
It's great. She said it more than once, too.
I was holding myself in to not say it. Normally it's my job. But...
Oh, Mrs. TPH, will pull that one out first every time.
Well, are you sure she's a miss it if she pulls it out, though?
Oh, that's...
I'm definitely a message. Hilarious.
Oh, they even got a heli spot for us.
Yes,
Nice.
they do. I love the blade slap. It's like thread the needle with the Chinook. See if you can do the tight inside turn underneath the wires without crashing in to anyone. Oh. I did not know that was there. All right. I'm going to duck out to, let's see here. It's 07 Papa Romeo towards the northwest corner of the island. Looks like we got some other gamers out there right now. We're going to go crash the party.
Oh, there's actually in the game itself, you have to make a photo of this location.
As part of the
Mission in the...
what is it, photography mode?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I never done that.
Huh.
I just got a message on the screen.
I tried the challenge league yesterday. Hadn't done that in quite a while. I wound up placing first in all 3 challenges.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was random. Did not expect that at all.
Nice.
You guys still doing career mode at all?
I haven't touched it for a half a year now, I guess.
Anybody else?
Never. No, I don't do career.
Nice.
Yeah, Mission Hub's way better than career mode.
100%. It doesn't crash on takeoff or get you all the way through the mission, and then when you get to land, you know, mission failed kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But I actually found out yesterday, just because I was curious, like, let's see what a flight seeing company can do with the chopper. So I looked into buying a new one, and you can actually use that C500 in career mode. And it seemed to work pretty good for just simple flight seeing missions. Random. I did not know. Like, I think that's one of the first third-party aircraft you can actually buy from the marketplace and use in career mode.
There will be more.
I'm sitting at just over $1 billion finally. And I think I'm up to 50 different aircraft.
Nowhere near there. I got my PPL and stopped. Most of my time in this sim is usually group flights.
Right.
That's what I usually have time for.
Well, you're on just about everybody's stream most of the time, too.
Yeah. I'm on group flights. I'm a free bird. I don't want to follow instructions, so I'm doing my own thing. And create havoc as I go along.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm trying to come up with concepts and locations for new missions. Or flying and testing missions. But then I'll just take a break from it and be like, all right, let's see what career mode's up to today. Or another couple million.
Mm-hmm.
Been flying with Blue Games for a couple days now, too. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him.
Oh. I forgot about it. What's he been doing?
Airliner flights.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why I forgot about it.
Yeah, not exactly my cup of tea.
No. I don't take airliners. If I fly along with someone in the airliner, I'm fired.
And he's like using the VATSIM, Volanta, all that good stuff, too.
Yeah. That's just not my thing.
I'll literally just like give him air support on the tarmac when he takes off, and then switch into something like an F-18, and then try to get into a formation flight with him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the turbulence there. I had a mosquito problem.
A mosquito problem.
There's a mosquito in my cockpit.
At least it wasn't snakes on a plane.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather have a snake sitting over here. They don't sting like that.
Arecibo is no kidding, man. I'm gonna have to revisit that. Nice little find. The one thing I also have not been able to find, but I've looked for on multiple occasions, is the Nazca lines. Like you would think with the satellite imagery they're using, you'd be able to see those. Where should we go next as far as missions? Any suggestions? Colder climate, hotter climate, or do we go ahead with something military and try to combine military with search and rescue?
Whatever.
Whatever's clever.
Whatever.
Well, this is the first time you've flown a mission with us.
At a river.
Yeah, it's the first time I've flown. Well, usually because our time zones are, like whenever you're flying, it's usually kind of late for me. This is a good time.
All right. Noted. What were you saying about a river?
Yeah, we should do a river flight and then have a campfire spot somewhere. Chill out.
A river flight and a campfire spot. All right, that's funny you say that. So right now, instead of going to the airport, I'm going to hit the beach, man. Because I actually picked up a couple of add-ons here, too, that it's kind of stupid relaxing. Like you're in a flight simulator, so you should be out about flying. But yeah, just because they do have a camping add-on and a fishing add-on.
From Parallel 42.
They're pretty great. It's like a virtual vacation. So yeah, we could probably even do something like that where we do like the entire Mississippi River and we just go one day after another down the entire river, fly from one spot to another, land, do some fishing, clean up the campsite, move on.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, we did it once. Throughout 1 year, we flew with a small GA aircrafts all the way from northern Canada to the southern part of Mexico. And for every lap we had someone local who could tell us about the scenery or any local stuff that was of interest.
Right, like a tour guide.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We ran into one of those situations too when we were doing Reunion Island flights pretty early on. We actually had Boss Man come on, and he was born and raised there, so he gave us a tour of the island. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, now I can actually get out of the chopper here. I mean, normally you would obviously perform a shutdown and whatnot, but you could pick a spot on the beach and come up into this camping add-on. And you could add in something like a tent. we'll put the tent in here. We can roll it around this way a little bit. You can drop in. Let's go with a fire pit. We'll put that in front of the old... Yeah, all right, cool. Bang. Tent, fire pit. All right, now that we got camp set up, we can come over into the... Let's see, we'll use the EFB for this one, so we can go into more apps and go to Go Fish. And now if we walk up to the shoreline, you can actually scroll down here, and these are all the fish that I've caught so far. Uncommon, rare, very rare fish, but you could literally just step up to any bank, hit start fishing. It says saltwater, freshwater. We're going to go with saltwater. And then it'll even tell you like what available fish there are at this location. Stingrays, spotted eagle rays, there's quite a bit here. Bait selection. Let's go in and get something like a live shrimp, and we can just close up the EFB. We can cast that out.
Oh, that's funny.
Come in here and you can actually do like a retrieval speed. And I've got the cast line out right now to something like 160 feet or whatever. You can speed it up, slow it down. And the bobber is actually visible in the water getting closer to you.
I never knew this, you know that?
You've never seen this one?
No.
Yeah, I think Icarus was the one that put me onto this one. I was like, get
I have
out
the
of
camp
here.
out, I just don't have the fishing.
Say that again?
I have the camp out, I just don't have the fishing yet.
Yeah, the
I
fishing was
even use
like,
the camp.
I was like, do I really want to fish in a flight simulator? But I'm like, well, wait a minute, because you can fish anywhere in the world now. Like, let's see what different kind of fish are available in what different kind of locations. And I've caught sharks already.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like a nurse
Yeah,
shark.
another
I did
group I fly with.
a black tip shark, like a reef shark. It's wild. Groupers, tunas. So you could even get into a boat. They have a boat add-on that you could get as well. So you could literally go out and do like marlin fishing. Absolutely wild. You could literally live like an entire virtual life inside of this simulator at this point. I'm surprised someone hasn't come up with like a home building kit where you can put your own home together and leave it there.
You know, there's an idea.
You just live in the simulator.
Don't bring Microsoft onto ideas though. Next thing you know, we need to rent houses at airports. To be
Right,
able to
right.
fly.
Isn't there something already where you can buy like virtual land?
Is that so?
I don't remember what it was called.
Is that Neofly?
No, it's not a flight simulator app. Oh, it says we've got something. It's actually like an AI virtual world, and you can buy land inside of this. Wow, something's pulling on this pretty good, man. That thing took the line way out. So what did it take? Two casts, and I've got something. It's fighting pretty good. You can see the line out distance change. How much slack you've got. Oh no, it looks like the fish came off, but the pole is still going crazy, but it doesn't have anything on the line. Did we lose our fish? Yes, we did. Oh, whatever it was big.
That's what she said.
Oh, you
I was
beat her
waiting-
to it.
I was waiting for someone else to say it this time.
It took the slow roll out, though. Fishing in a flight sim. I mean, after a successful mission, what else does anybody want to do, right? Maybe crack a beer. Do a little fishing.
I didn't hear you asking because of all the awesome helicopter sounds over here.
It's like an orchestra.
Yeah. So
It's
what was
funny
the
to
question?
watch you without having the actual add-on because it looks like you're dancing like really fast or spasming or something.
Really?
It's great. Yeah.
Can you record video of your end of it and post it?
Oh, I don't know how to do that. So let's do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Even just a screen grab would be funny. Oh, says we got something again. You can see the bobber even starts dodging left and right once you've got something on the line. Try to keep that retrieval speed a little bit lower this time. And we got him. We got something uncommon. A horsehide jacket, 16.98 pounds, 24 inches. Awesome. But hysterical, man. What a hilarious way to like spend a couple of minutes after a flight. Take this, you go stop fishing, it stores the pole. Come back, do your camp out. That's just fun. Well, not as difficult as a mission as they have been in the past, but a good one nonetheless. I appreciate you guys for joining in on this one. Thanks for being here.
That was fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll do it again soon. As I say, for now, that's it. That's all. It's been a ball. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.